Hello, welcome. Welcome to another episode of Woo 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 Trailer Review, Trailer Reaction. That's the one! I know my things. I'm a professional video maker. Anyways, today, and the other one was today as well, huh? Yeah, okay. What the fuck am I doing? What am I doing with my life? What is this? Who am I? In this video, we'll be looking at, as you know, Mob Psycho 2. Mob Psycho 100. Isn't that the name? Isn't that the name, counselor? Tell me. Let's check it out. Yeah, fuck you, Discord bullshit. I want to look at this. Mob Psycho 100 2. Yes, this is number 2. There's no synopsis because the synopsis is from the first season. So what's the first season of this? Well, this is... God damn you, son. God damn you. So anyway, the story of this, for anyone who has not watched the first season, and if you haven't, definitely should. It's a very good show. It's made by the same guy who made One Punch Man, and so it has the same kind of like overpowered kind of character, but he's not. He's very overpowered, but he's not One Punch Man overpowered. And it looks fucking awesome. So it got that going for it. It's made by, of course, the story of all that is made by One. That's the who did the story and art for the original manga. Just to fill you in what happened in the first season. So the story is as follows. Please stop that. 8th grader Shigeo Mob Kageyama has tapped into his inner wellspring of psychic prowess at a young age, but the power quickly proves to be a liability when he realizes the potential danger in his skills. Choosing to suppress his power, Mob's only present use for his ability is to impress his longtime crush, Tsubomi, who soon grows bored of the same tricks. What tricks? I don't remember. What kind of tricks did he do? Did he like does he like juggle things? And no, I don't remember him doing that. I don't know what tricks they're talking about. I don't remember that. In order to effectively control on his skills, Mob enlists himself under the wing of Arataka Reagan, con artist claiming to be a psychic who exploits Mob's powers for a pocket change. Yeah. Now, exercising evil spirits on command has become a part of Mob's daily monotonous life. However, the psychic energy he exerts is barely the tip of the iceberg. In his vast potential and unrestrained emotions run berserk, a cataclysmic event that would render him completely unrecognizable will be triggered. The progression towards Mob's explosion is rising, and attempting to stop it is futile. Anyway, that is the synopsis of the first season. We're not actually getting any synopsis of the second season here. So that is, as far as I'm concerned right now, I have no clue what that's gonna be, right? So, that is interesting. Well, so you got the gist of it. Mob Psycho, or not Mob Psycho, that's not his name. Mob, let's just call him Mob. He is a character of this show where the more he gets emotional, the higher his percentage rating goes, and if it reaches 100%, he goes berserk, and when he goes berserk, he goes freaking overpowered mode and can fuck everyone up with his psychic powers. He doesn't really have much control at that point. He can literally control things to an extreme degree, but it's a psychic power, so he's more powerful than any other psychic in the show, easily trumps any character. But at the same time, while he's super powerful and he's raging, he's still somewhat conscious of his actions, so he can get into some interesting situations, which I'm sure will be interesting to see here. Anyway, enough talking about the trailer before I actually look at the trailer. I need to see the trailer to know what the fuck is going on, don't I? Well, let's see. Let's get on with it. Let's start the trailer.
1, 2,
2,
1,
3, 2, 3, 4. Hey. Oh, shit, what's going on here? I don't know. So we got some of the characters coming back. I did see some characters there that look new. You never knew what? That you could control your powers? Oh yeah, those the gangsters that were in the first one. And he's also part of the buff club or fucking bodybuilder club. I forgot that part. Well, what do we have here? Some kind of evil spirits, of course. He's still working for the other guy. Probably cleansing spirits. But what about his brother? What? I don't even remember what happened to his brother in the first season. It's been so long, it's been years. So the fucking green slime spirit or whatever, he's still part of this. Different point of view. Well, this is interesting. This is going a bit... so we got a new... interesting protagonist, perhaps? Yeah, that seems cool. As always, I'm always fucking impressed by the animation and just the art direction of this show. It's incredible. The action scenes of this show is... why do I say show so much? I can have show counter in the corner. How many times do I say show, 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 show? God damn it. Interesting. That protagonist there kind of looked like Akira. Like he was from Akira. Huh. You have the protagonist there. He seemed to be almost like for anyone, for the like few of you that haven't seen Akira, he almost had the same like super spiky hair design. Why would I go for Akira instead of Dragon Ball when it comes to spiky hair? Because of just the design of this show, I'm guessing. Because it's psychic powers and all that, and Akira was all about psychic powers. That's why I'm drawing that conclusion to the both of them. We didn't really get to see his face either. Or, we did, but he was like demonic-like. So from the looks of it, it seems like he's still working for Reagan in this one as well. Or at least he's friends with him still, which I guess is a given. In the first season, they never ended their like friendship or whatever, so I guess that's a given. He's still a thing, and it seems like I didn't actually see. I don't remember seeing his brother in the trailer there, so maybe he's just more of even more of a supporting character in this season, the brother character of Mob. That is. I like that trailer. I really did. From the looks of it, we have that new protagonist. I have not, once again, on this one, I have not read the manga. I have not read the light novel or anything like that. I don't know if there's a light novel. It's probably just a manga for this one, to be honest. Because one always makes manga. So I don't know any of the actual story that's going to be portrayed in this season. What can I take out of the trailer? We have him going around still, cleansing spirits like he normally does. Things happen. Things goes worse. He's struggling controlling his power, like in the first season. It's probably going to be even more into the whole learning to control his power more and not just going berserk every fucking time like he did once his emotions goes overboard. So I'm guessing that's going to be a thing. And like always, this is anime, so that other character is probably also going to be like, oh no, embrace your power. Like there's always like, oh no, this is a character that probably also embraces his power, or he's just a character that's gone berserk. It kind of looked like he was an experiment, didn't it? It looked like he was in like a science lab. That could be interesting, like man-made like a superpowered, almost like in One Punch Man, where you have like the evil societies, the evil scientist, which makes a superpowered character. Maybe that's what happened here. Maybe he's like an experiment. Someone, a scientist or an evil scientist or someone or a community of people, maybe an evil cult, whatever. Doesn't matter. Maybe he's man-made. Maybe he's been made to be this powerful and to battle whatever. Probably not to battle evil spirits. Probably some military or some plot to take over the world. Who knows? It's anime. There could be anything. Who? I definitely don't know. That's for sure. I have no fucking idea. Man, looks interesting. I'm liking it. I love the first season. It was definitely a show that's worth watching. So for any of you that hasn't, did this trailer seem at all interesting to you? Yeah? Watch the first season. It's definitely worth your time. It's a very cool and good anime. It's not one of my best, but it's still very good. So, yeah, like I say in every one of these videos, which has been a grand total of 3 of them now, which this is the third time I ever say this. What are your thoughts on this show? Why do I say show so much? Fuck you, show. Anyways, what are your all thoughts on this series? Is this something you're going to be watching? Are you excited for it? From watching this trailer with me? What are your reactions to it? Tell me down in the comments below and I'll read them. Comment if you have any questions about this whole thing, me doing or looking at trailers, me looking at or talking about anime in general. Is there any shows or series you want me to take a look at? Tell me. And we can get this ball rolling. I'm thinking I'm going to be doing more, like, after I'm done with the show, because I recently watched High Score Girl, and I also recently watched Devilman Crybaby, and I do have some thoughts on those. Are you interested in hearing me speak about those series at all? Because I do definitely have some thoughts on them, which could be interesting to put out there, but I'm thinking a lot of you are probably not going to be agreeing with my thoughts on Devilman Crybaby, but that's why they're my thoughts. My opinion. I'm not going to go into it right now because that would just make for a whole video on its own. So tell me, are you interested in hearing my thoughts on shows I watch regularly like this? Because I definitely am interested in making more anime content for you all. And yes, like I told you in the other video of the this is not going to take over fully for vrchat content. There's vrchat content coming. I'm waiting, basically. If you didn't watch the other video, I'll tell you now. I have a model that's in the works, and when I get that, then I'm going to start producing a lot of vrchat content again, because I have a lot of ideas based around this new character I'm having, and I want to, like, restore my energies and get ready for that type of content wave that is coming your way. Because I have a lot of ideas with that, and it's going to be fun, really fun to play with it, to play with that character. So keep your eyes open for that if you like the vrchat content. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I love you all. Bye. I want to give a special thanks to my Nerf Lords, Radha and Øystein Støylen. If you want a special shout out as well as other special bonuses, please go check out my Patreon over at patreon.com/Nurfee.